Hello and welcome back to episode 50 of The Sinking City. I'm Vic and you're watching yet another Let's Play channel. So we are hot on the heels, or perhaps not so hot, but in any case we're following some very intrepid locals who stole the piece of the seal that we need. And, well, I guess in the interest of full disclosure I should say that I already wandered into this area when I was trying to figure out where I left off. And I just went ahead and killed all the yuckies in here because, well, they were there and I hadn't started recording yet, so, you know, might as well just commit. So that's where we are. This dead guy right here was blocking the way from the previous area we were investigating, so, I mean, all you missed was me running around in circles and shooting at stuff, which you've already seen for quite a few times if you've been around, and if you haven't been around, why on earth did you start watching at episode 50? Like, it's right there in the title. I can say that even though I haven't edited this episode yet, because that's how I've done every single episode I've ever published. But, like, I mean, thanks for stopping by and all, but go back to the beginning. It's so weird. Okay, so I've searched all the boxes, and clearly these guys fought a bit of a fight.
With one blow.
Killed with one blow? Who could do such a thing? No, put that away. How about this guy?
Definitely handmade. Looks like a piece of the monolith.
How about we look inside,
Soaked
though?
in blood. I hope it's still readable.
There we go. Excited to be the secretary of our community. The history of our ascension will be written with my own hand. 2 days ago, found the blessed piece of the stone. It's so close, the hour of our ascension draws near. New headquarters in Western Shells on Justice Street between Inner Shrine Street and Warren Road. Closer to the stone, so it'll be easier to transport.
I wouldn't want to be him.
Yeah, he's dead. Who would want to be him? So these guys absconded with the one piece of the monolith that I need, but they set up shop nearby so that the stone will be easy to transport. So that's good news for me. And in case I haven't commented on it already, it does appear that the streets have emptied out somewhat as a result of the exciting new meteorological developments. I don't think I can stand to leave a yellow magnifying glass behind, so let's give this place another once over. I do think I looked at all the chests, though. So I want to know who the person is that's been going around killing yuckies. I mean, A, in a single blow, and B, in such a way that they don't just slurp into the floor a few seconds after they died. Because I've killed a lot of those things, and neither of those have ever been the case, except with the little dudes made out of hands.
The monster took a good bite out of this poor man.
Yeah, we saw that already.
His own mother wouldn't recognize him now. The same pattern as on the monolith.
Is that it?
The chip looks fresh.
Okay, now I think we might... No?
Chipping off such a huge piece would require a lot of effort. You couldn't do this alone.
Alright, forget it. We're moving on. So we need to... I don't think we need this marker anymore. Yeah, that's the old one. But we do need this one. No, not there. Probably not there. Western Shells, so that is over here on Justice Street. Between Inner Shine... Oh, it's not Inner Shrine, it's Inner Shine and Warren. So there's Warren and there's Inner Shine. I wonder if Inner Shine is possibly a reference to The Shining. That would be a fun little reference. Alright, I'm gonna go back and turn the magnifying glass green off camera. Maybe. Because I think there's a really good chance that I'm actually gonna run out of the sinking city in this recording session. In which case, going back ain't gonna happen. But that's okay. I don't think that this is the sort of game where we'll get a secret ending for 100% completion. That would be cool, though. Is it here? Well, well, well. The Stone Worshipper's residence, and they done got turned into stone.
I hope they didn't smash the part I need.
Yeah, I don't think Cthulhu would appreciate that either.
This statue is incredibly detailed. It's practically lifelike.
Come on, Charles. We know that's a real person that got turned into stone. You don't need to play coy. Uh-huh. Man, there were a bunch of stone worshippers, weren't there?
I can't help myself. It's so delicious.
They eated it? They ate the stone.
Damn. Did they actually try to chew that?
Yeah, no kidding. We don't really have time for that right now. So I know there's stuff like pica, where people have urges to...
The door won't budge. There you are.
to eat things that aren't food. I don't think that that generally involves a compulsion to try and chew up rocks. But maybe not. I do have to wonder how crazy you have to be to try and eat a mystical rock, though.
Look here. At last, our sentence is so close. We'll start immediately.
Yeah-huh. Man, they loaded that enormous piece of rock into a boat and then manhandled it through that hole in the wall that it looks like it only barely fits through.
We are honored to be the first to ascend. May this case gift free us from our bodily weaknesses and sins.
Well, I suppose it did that in a way, didn't it?
Others await the ascension. I'll lock you up so no one can interrupt. Let me take the key.
Okay, let's see what we have here.
Look here. At last, we are honored to be the first to ascend. Others await the ascension. I'll lock you up so no one can interrupt. Let me take the key.
The piece of the monolith was brought here, partly eaten, and the leftovers were taken upstairs. The door was locked and the key hidden among the books.
Good thing I've got mystical forensics vision. When did the sanity chests thing start happening? Or rather, the insanity chests, I guess? Did the first one show up after I shot Haster, or was there one before that? Oh, those ones have souls in them. Did I read this already? Probably. Alright, weirdos. Give me that rock. There we go.
This must be part of the seal.
What happened? What was that noise? Was that just Charles attaching the... pieces to the seal? Is that another sanity chest? Maybe it's the same one? Maybe it's the same one keeps showing up over and over again. The true purpose of the monolith is to lead the faithful to ascension, to the new life in the changing world. Eat from them, embrace them in all your flesh, and Kay's gift will free you from bodily weaknesses and sins. We will join the 144,000 chosen, and will rest among angels, while the sinners will face the wrath of the beast that sleeps in the depths. Nice. Oh.
Don't touch it. The stone is ours.
Oh. Alright, weeping angels. Well, I'm just gonna leave you to it. So maybe they're really not dead after all. Okay. That number, 144,000, that's familiar to me. I can't remember. I feel like I've heard somebody say it about a thing that the Mormons are supposed to believe, but I don't think it's a thing that the Mormons actually believe. But maybe somebody else actually does. Now I can open the central monolith and descend into Cathiganar. So this would appear to be it. And, where's the central monolith? Central Advent. Is it that guy? Is it that guy? Let's go check it out and see. But first, where is a phone booth? West Shore and Liberty. That's probably the closest one. 144,000. You know, the other name that's coming to mind is the Jehovah's Witnesses, but I know even less about them than I do about the Mormons, so I will not speak to the accuracy of that. It does strike me as a bit strange that I would recall that number being associated with Christian prophecies when eating the monolith over Cathiganar is probably not to do with any kind of Christian eschatology. Okay, so it is time. We're gonna go down there, and we're gonna have to make a choice. Are we gonna delay the cycle for another couple of hundred years, or are we going to do the thing and let Cthulhu's baby girl out so that she can let him out? And if there's a third option, what is it going to be? I mean, it has to boil down to one of those two things. It has to be either a yes or a no. So the best it can be is like a yes but or a no but instead of just a yes or a no. Somebody cleaned up all the burning stuff. I wonder if that's why this one is still yellow, is because I had to come back here and do the thing. there's something going on in here, so maybe... And there's the something. That's all you got? I guess the rest of it is downstairs. Like right there. Come on. Pretty neat that you can jump around corners like that. But not neat enough. So I don't remember fighting those guys before, but on the other hand, the last time we were here, that one girl was still alive. And I have a feeling that there was a way to save her. But, you know, I figure that she ought to do what she thinks is right. Who am I to tell her what to do, right? So, do we put it back here? I think we do. Oh. And just like that, we're in a diving suit. Who designed that helmet? That helmet is terrible for visibility. Like, why bother at all? And how is their diving apparatus waiting for us there? Well, well, well. There's lights on over here. Can we go over there? I don't think we can go over there. Damn. I want to go explore the submerged city. I mean, I know this one is sinking, but we explored it before it was underwater. Oh. That car looks like it's been down here a while. How long does it take for barnacles like that to form? Sunken taxi? No. Look here, tentacles. I'm down here to maybe do what your boss wants, so why don't you chill out? Just go ahead and get cranked up while we take some damage in here. Keep cranking, man. Okay. So I'm sure there's a scientific explanation for that. Like, swamp gas or something. Okay. So there were lights there, and then dead end. Do I need to climb up here? Can I climb up here? Maybe. Am I going to get to go inside a building after all? I rather doubt it. Nah. Can't get too close to that reefback, I think. He's got considerably bigger teeth than the reefbacks from the other game. Oh boy. Hey, there's our boy. There he is. Alright, Charles. Yeah, those aren't reefbacks, are they? Look, Charles, I know that you don't like looking at stuff, but we gotta go this way, man. Don't worry about the skeletons. Just keep moving. I think it's all going to be over real soon. Why aren't you moving? Okay. Like, real soon. Drugs. Oh, hey. It's our cabin. It's that thing I took a picture of in the very first episode. Yeah, let's see what's going on in the Mind Palace. Monoliths touched by the daughter. There's a possibility that the daughter can spread her influence through monoliths. Okay. Yeah. With her help, I could gain power beyond belief. Is that so? The daughter's influence will be strongest inside Kithiganar. Whatever transformation awaits may be worse than death. As usual, both of these things are very real possibilities. In fact, gaining power beyond belief could transform you into something that's worse than death. There is no doubt that Cthulhu's own daughter is a Chthonian monstrosity. And I'm still on the page of restarting the cycle is useless. Aha. It would be nice if there were some other conclusions that I could potentially come to. Yeah, and we can't do anything with that. Let's get back over here. Can I not? Okay. So if we say restart the cycle and we say Chthonian monstrosity, we don't get a I mean, we're going into Kithiganar, so is that what's supposed to happen? Now we're in our hotel room? And the water is above the ceiling. So I think maybe I just missed the sinking part. The city just suddenly sank.
It's a shame you'll die here, Reed. This city has far worse men than you.
Yeah, okay.
A lot of people want to leave Oakmont, kid. Few ever succeed.
Did you succeed? You left life, does that count?
I want none of this to be real. To wake up in my bed in Boston, eat real food, drink good coffee, and forget it all.
Yeah, and I want a solid gold toilet. But it's just not in the cards, baby. Things in Oakmont have deteriorated since I was last here.
Be frank. You ain't welcome. You slip up, don't cross a T or dot an I, and I'll treat you like every other criminal in here, newcomer.
Well, that's rather brutal, isn't it?
Please help me die. I can't. I just can't.
No mercy, boys. He's been asking for this.
So are we looking back on previous cycles or something?
There is nothing more vile than futility. Watching this happen again and again and doing nothing. We are the agents of change, Mr.
See, that's what I was saying a while back. And, yeah, I'm inclined to agree in this instance.
Please hurry, Reed. We can still save this city.
What's with the left-right balance?
You can't end the suffering. The cycle will go on. You can't change who you are.
That's not where you put that knife. I can see it clearly in your skeleton.
Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned.
That's like way down toward the bottom of my list.
We're doomed to rot in this Borg.
That too. Unless you can manage the neck snap.
There is a cycle. This has all happened before. She wants to be free, but she must not be, or else it all ends.
Yeah, but if all of this has happened before, then isn't it already over? Now we have a new clue? Can we make a different conclusion now? The previous seeds died. Restarting the cycle is suicide. The previous seeds died and the cycle kept repeating. The seed sacrifice must be the only way to restart it. So now what if we do this? If I enter the gates, I'll free the dreamer's hidden daughter. If I survive that, what's left of me won't be human. The only way to prevent mankind's destruction is to restart the cycle by my suicide. Okay. Let's see what we got. Well, there he is. What do you think, Charles?
Destiny waits for no man, Charles. Decide now whether this ends in salvation or blood.
Well, I know what the blood means, but what would the salvation look like? Being doomed to repeat it all again? Is that what salvation looks like?
I accept my fate. Unlike the cowards who came before me. My hidden daughter, I am coming.
My hidden daughter?
I choose annihilation. The end of all cycles. Let everything die.
Is there more? Is there more to this? Where was the third one?
I choose annihilation. I accept my fate. Unlike the cowards who came before me. My hidden daughter, I am coming.
Alrighty. So I'm guessing that that's the end of the cycle choice. So where are my other options?
I have made my choice. I willingly sacrifice myself like every seed before me. What is one life worth against all of humankind? Let the cycle restart.
Yep, okay. So that's option number 2.
I have made my choice.
Yeah.
Let the cycle restart.
it does look like there's some more stuff over this away. So let's check that out. But we're all out of time for episode 50. So let's check that out in episode 51. Talk to you soon. Let's go. So there does appear to be another option over here. So let's find out whether it's a yes but or a no but. I like the look of the wall. I don't know why there's a bunch of red hands on it. Let's see what's going on.
I will not choose. I'll break the cycle and free all of us trapped in Oakmont. Enough is enough. I'm leaving this damn city and its madness behind. I will not choose. Enough is enough. I'm leaving this damn city and its madness behind.
New Mind Palace clue. I could free Oakmont. It seems like the seal could be used to release Cathigonar's hold on the city, allowing people to leave. Restarting the cycle is useless, and it's a Chthonian monstrosity. Take the seal and escape. If I enter the gates, mankind will be destroyed. If I commit suicide, the cycle will just restart, delaying the inevitable. My only choice is to break the cycle. Maybe I can use Cathigonar's control panel to open the city borders and escape with the seal. Control panel? Is that what that wall is? Okay, well, you know, we got plenty of time in episode 51, and I've got a save function. Put your gun down, goofball. So let's do this. We'll just see all three endings. Right? Yeah, why not? So we'll start with the be a good human and restart the cycle option. And I'm just going to save real quick and be right back. Okay, so here we go with a little bit of self-sacrifice for the good of mankind. And then we just give it a little yump. Oh man. Back first. I don't think it's what I would choose, but I don't know. And so there we go. Is that the boat we came in on? Oh, do you think Haster's disappointed? No, he's not disappointed because that's a boat we came in on. Alright, credits. We'll get back to that, right? Yeah, be right back. Okay, so here we are back for round 2. We committed suicide and we saw how that works out. I've decided that based on that little snippet we saw, that the cycle might be a great deal tighter than some people might have suspected, and that in fact we are arriving on that boat and Haster was just going to put us right back to our task. Which leaves that option pretty disappointing, in my opinion. Just having poor Charles go through this over and over and over again. So let's see what it looks like if we let Cathilla out instead. That seal does not look like it fits in that space, does it? Oh, yeah. Do you think she's hot? She could be hot, right? I mean, yeah, she's really old, but age is just a number. Not hot. Decidedly not hot. Did he become something cool, though? All right. Goodbye, Oakmont. Your suffering is ended. And these are really, really brief little clips. Okay, one more time. Okay, and here we are back for attempt 3. You shut up.
Destiny waits for no man, Charles. Decide now whether this ends in salvation or blood.
And I'm hoping that this one is going to turn out to be my favorite of the 3. I do like the I choose neither option. And it is decidedly more I choose neither than I thought. But it's definitely a no, but not going to let Cathilla out, but not going to die either. I want one of those. How is it that none of the seeds tried this before? Doesn't make sense. It's right there. Are they all just too dumb to check out the third option? Hey, buddy. Now all the cities are sinking. Haster got what he wanted anyway. Okay, and that's it. That's all 3 endings. So, which one did you like? All things considered, I liked this very much. The Cthulhu mythos has always been something that speaks to me, and I feel like this was a pretty good go at it. Certainly, I think that, you know, reading a book is a very different experience from playing a video game, because your imagination is not bound by a game engine. And so I think it's easy to imagine things that would have been fun if they were done differently. But I also think that it's important to recognize that at the end of the day, there's only so much that you can do. And it is true that a game world is not as constrained as the real world. But, you know, anything that you can imagine and that you want in your game world, somebody is going to have to code up. And you know, you have a limited number of dollars and a limited amount of time, and your software engineers have a limited amount of sanity. And someday you have to release something. So that was a fun little story. The town of Oakmont. Lots of fun tie-ins to stories that I recognized. No doubt some tie-ins that I didn't recognize. I liked Charles Reed as a character. I think it's kind of interesting that, what's his name? Throgmorton was so prominent in the early parts of the story and then just completely fell to the wayside, and we wound up with Haster instead. It's like... Well, I guess what really happened, right, is Haster was the string puller all along, and we wound up sidetracked by Throgmorton just because he was the guy that we needed to talk to in order to wind up with the seal. Wow, is that all that was there for the credits? That is a surprisingly short list. They get a lot done with a small production team. Very impressive. So yeah, all in all, liked that pretty well. Definitely going to check out some other offerings by Frogwares. It's really unfortunate that they wound up in this mess with the distributor for the Sinking City that's caused all the problems with the Steam edition. I certainly wish them the best in getting all that resolved, because I'm sure it hasn't been good for their bottom line, and I would hate to see it interfere with future releases from what appears to be a quality team. So I see down there in the corner that Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1, 2021, that's the one that I think just recently came out, and I'm going to be checking it out at some point, but it is not next on the list because I have abandoned Quantum Break, and we do need to get back to that, and I also have a couple other things on my mind, one of which is rather pressing. So there we go. I cannot just run my mouth while we look at this screen for another 17 minutes. So I will decide at some point whether this is going to actually be episode 51 or whether episode 50 is just going to run long. And then I'm going to decide what I'm going to do next and get on with my recording for this session. So that's it for the Sinking City. Come see me again for something that I haven't picked yet, so I can't tell you. Talk to you soon.